Look, he's got a God. Them man there, they got a God. You understand?
Yeah, they have a God.
Yeah, but that's not our God. This, calm. Let me just tell you something. See these gods here? Give me that book of Exodus chapter 2, Exodus chapter 20, and give me verse 3. See these gods here? These gods here are for them. These Buddha gods are for these Chinese. These Jesus, right? That's for them, man. There. Bro, who's up? You get what I'm trying to say? So look, leave them with them God. That's not our God. This God of the Bible, he has woolly hair, brother. They have woolly hair like we. You have woolly hair, brother. Yes. We have woolly hair, brother. So these are our gods. So look, when they go to the church, the reason why they tell lies is because they're pushing a false narrative. Read this. This is the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image. Any what? Any graven image. That's a graven image. We can't have that. That's who they pray to, cuz. They can have this. The God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, we don't have any of these, blood. We don't have no cross, we don't have nothing. We don't idol nothing. Gucci or Louis V, Balenciaga, we don't idol nothing, brother. You understand? We don't vain for nothing. Right? We don't vain for Tottenham, Hotspurs or Arsenal and that. Man United. We don't vain for none of that. That's their thing. You understand? Because that's their God as well. Their football is their God. You understand?
All that
is in the earth beneath. All that is in the sea, in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. We know we can't bow down to them, man. And that's what they do. They put the damn incense around it, the sticks and the light candles and dong and
like a statue.
And bow to a little statue. That's their thing. Right? Deuteronomy 4:19 says that. Deuteronomy 4:19, but come on, you're not getting it.
It's arting, yeah.
Right, do you see that there? You see that there? He's got woolly hair. Like we have, bro. That's the information. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 19. And lest thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven, and when thou seest the sun and the moon and the stars, even all the host of heavens, shouldest be driven to worship them. So when you see all of these things, the stars, the moon, you see your lights, you see what I'm saying? That's the truth, King. That's what it is. We're showing you the Bible for what it really says. We're not trying to give a false interpretation. You understand?
You know exactly why.
Alright, brother. Because there's false prophets, there's false pastors out here, man.
That want the money.
That want your money, bro. This is not meant to be paid for. It's meant to be just free of charge. And now we got cats pushing cats in a back. This place needs to be destroyed, man. You got a cat pushing a cat. You got a damn.
Do you know what it stands for? Do you know why they call us cats?
A Caucasian at first.
I bet you don't, do you?
A Caucasian.
It stands for cocaine addicted tramp.
A Caucasian at first, man. CAT, Caucasian at first, man. That's what CAT means. Anyway, look, listen, brother. Let's read this verse.
And spelling words.
Verse 19.
You guys don't know.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 19. And lest thou lift up thine eyes unto the heavens, and when thou seest the sun and the moon and the stars, even all the hosts of heavens, should thou be driven to worship them. So when you worship the sun god, you know, like in Egypt they worship the sun god, right? Yeah. Or in the Quran, in the damn in Mecca, they got that crescent moon. You know, like Turkey, they got the moon, and they worship the moon on the black stone. You see that, innit? And they worship the sun and the stone and the Mars, right? The gold and silver, right? And serve them, which the Lord thy God hath deceived unto all the nations under the whole earth, heaven. And look, if you notice here, look, they've all got that big shiny light above their head. See, that's got the light over his head. He's got the light over his head. It's trying to talk about sun. That's the sun god. Look over here. Look, the light over his head. It's the sun god. It's talking about Nimrod and that. You understand? And if you look at this, above this stone, there's a crescent, like a moon crescent. They worship the sun, the moon, the gold about it, right? If you'd be driven to worship them, go on. If you'd be driven to
which Yahweh the power have divided unto all nations under the whole earth.
So he's given all the other nations, brother. Listen to this. Under the whole earth, he's given them gods to worship. That's for you, King. Bro, take that with you, bro. Put it in your back, put it in your pocket, man. Yeah, man, please. Information there, YouTube on there. You can watch us up and get your Bible, bro.
You guys got a YouTube as well.
Yeah.
No worry, I look for it.
But the Lord hath taken you and brought you forth out of the iron furnace, even out of Egypt, to be unto him a people of inheritance.
So look, there's a different people that he's chosen out of Egypt. He's not the God of the Egyptians, brother.
No.
He's not.
No.
Moses and that, right? Let my people go, right? He's the God of the Israelites, bro.
I
Simple
think
and
somewhere,
plain.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think somewhere down the line it says like that, where the Garden of Eden was taking place or whatever was somewhere in Jamaica.
No, King, no, that's all. Israel, Jerusalem is where it is, yeah?
I know, but
Isaiah
I'm just
chapter,
joking.
Isaiah, no, that's all good. Isaiah chapter 40.
But I'm going to listen to one more verse, and then I'm going to show. Let me ask you a question first, and then maybe you can look for a verse that goes up along that topic.
Alright, go on.
What do you think about good and bad actually existing in life, like naturally?
Yeah, Isaiah 45. Isaiah 45.
This is the book of Isaiah 45 and verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
So the Most High creates good, he creates bad, he creates evil, right? He does everything. So if you're saying, what do we think about it? It's there. But we can't turn a blind eye to it, because we was told not to eat the fruit of good and evil, and we ate it, so now we know it. It's there. Understand? Like how you saw the young lady come past, you wanted to get a quick little eye candy, and that's the things that we do, and that's the flesh. You understand? But that's what it is. There's good and there's evil. Like the Most High don't like when the women wear them sort of clothes to do that to a man. Understand? To push her lust on the man.
The reason why I ask you that is because some people tend to tell people like, if you don't go to church, if you don't go to church and have a pastor baptize you and all that, then God won't take you.
But we just read to you that's evil though, bro. What they do is not biblical. That means they're evil.
Exactly.
You get it?
Because
there's no bad having a place where you can congregate. That's not a bad thing. But to say that that's the God's house, that's what they do, isn't it? They say this is the house of God. Yeah, well that's not biblical. Because God, like you said, where we are, it could be out here on the streets. God is there now, Yahweh. His name is Yahweh, the Spirit. Yeah, you're intact, bro.
This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 2 and verse 6.
Guys,
this is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 2 and verse 6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive.
The Lord what?
The Lord killeth and maketh alive.
Yeah.
He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. The Lord maketh the poor and maketh rich, and bringeth low and lifteth up. He rises up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill.
Right, so the Most High does all things, man. You understand? He does good, he does evil. You know, he could do anything. He can bring you to a lower state. He can bring us to a higher state. The reason why we're not in a higher state as the Israelites, because he loves them above everyone in the earth, but because we don't listen to his laws and his commandments, King. You understand? So now you know you're an Israelite, bro. Start to learn what it is to be an Israelite. Love him, how he wants you to love him, by keeping the laws, statutes and commandments, bro. Because this place is going to be destroyed. And you can't get into the kingdom staying in this mindset of Babylon. You've got to come closer to the mindset of the Heavenly Father, bro. You get me? Right? Like the Messiah was died for us, bro. He died for us so that we can learn who we are. He says, go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He didn't say go to the lost sheep of the Egyptians. They're not lost, they know who they are. They don't say go to the lost sheep of the Cushites. The Cushites know their ancestry, bro. They've never been destroyed by the Caucasians. We have. The Negroes and Hispanics and Native Americans, you get it? Alright, when you got time, bro, it's a serious matter, bro. We're talking about things, but, you know what I mean? Serious matters, bro. Okay. Guidance, bro. Peace and love. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, Wahab. Alright, let's get it.
This is Isaiah 60 and verse 16. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh. I, Yahweh, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob.
The mighty one of who?
The mighty one of Jacob.
Yeah, he's not the mighty one of everybody, man.
Right.
He's the mighty one of Jacob, your iPad, man. And that's the part that we need to be listening to. The whole Bible we need to listen to. But that part there, when you just it gets specific. It gets to this chosen, man. And not a lot of people want to hearken to that part. They think everyone's Jacob, isn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, he's Jacob. Oh yeah, he's Jacob. No, don't work like that. Right? He's Cain, and we are Abel, man. They are Esau, and we are Jacob, man. It's playing up on tables, man. Right, let's get that. Let's go back to what we're saying though. Ezekiel 39 and 23. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 2. And then get Isaiah 35 and 10 as well.
This is Ezekiel 39 and verse 23. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me, therefore hid I my face from them.
And that's what we were talking about, man. We came into this captivity because we didn't hearken unto the voice of the Heavenly Father, man. So he hid our face, man. But the heathens are gonna know. The heathens are gonna realize, yo, this ain't their doing. It's all because the Most High Yahweh, he bringeth low and he rises up, man. He does all things, man. He does good, he does evil, man.
Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies, so they fell all by the sword.
Yeah, that's on that. That's why we fell by the sword. Bro.
This is the book of the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 2. When they see it, thou shalt be troubled with terrible fear.
And when they see the so-called blacks, Native Americans, rise up, spiritual powers, man, they're going to be troubled with fear. You guys, when you see Negroes running the world and ruling over you guys, owning all the stores, owning all the damn, the estate agencies. What would they need an estate agent then? We're going to have the whole world, man. They're just going to be slaves in our lands. You won't need an estate agent, though. For what estate will they be? Think about that. For what estate will the heathens be for us to have an agency to give them somewhere to live, man? Who knows, man? Who knows? Only Yahweh knows, man, how it's going to be for these heathens, man. Because it's going to, I know, but I definitely know it's captivity for them.
And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
And they're amazed. The heathens are going to be amazed when salvation comes to the so-called blacks and Hispanics. They're going to be scared. Yeah, maybe not you, but they are scared. They are frightened when they see Negroes get the kingdom of heaven. When the so-called white man sees a so-called black man in the sky, they're going to be shook, man. Give me Revelations 1 and verse 7, man. When the so-called white man looks up in the sky, sees a man with woolly hair that they've done this to, man. Right? Look, get this, man. When the so-called white man sees what they've done and see a so-called black man coming from the clouds, they're going to be shitting themselves, man.
God!
Now read it. Read racism in the Bible.
This is the book of Revelations 1 and verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. And every eye shall see him. And they also which pierced him.
The Romans pierced him. The police pierced him, man. The Caucasians pierced the Messiah, man. Read that again, read that again.
Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. They also which pierced him. All the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
They're gonna cry. They're gonna be bawling. They might bawl out, and they might go bawl out. And when them bawl out, they'll be like, no, me never know. Me never know I was gonna be a black man. A so-called black man, a nigger come, and they might come to kill me. That's what they're gonna.
Every time a man should, if he receive racism in any form, he should chase it out of town. I knew racist.
Shut up, man. Alright? Turkish people, Albanian people, alright? All you guys are racist, man. You guys don't let us in your gentlemen's clubs or your men. You get me? You don't let us in. You gotta go to that damn snooker place. You gotta make sure you're a good black man, innit? You gotta be a good nigga. You gotta say, you're right, mate, sweet, and kiss an ass and that. Well, the hell with you guys, man. I ain't kissing no damn so-called white man's ass, man. All of them need to go into slavery like what they done to our people, man. Think I'm going up here to be Mr. Coon, Mr. Bounty Hunter, with some jungle fever. You got another thing. There's no Wesley Snipes jungle fever up here, man. Alright? There's no, we're on that get out mode. You know the security guard that was telling me his bedroom, yo, you better get out. You better get out of that house, man. Do you not know what happened to Emmett Till, blood? You know, do you know what happened to Samson, bro? You better not fall into that trap. Alright, that's all. We're like Samson's dad, man. We're like Samson's dad. Is there not any brother amongst your, any sister amongst your brethren, man? Go for them ones, man. Go for the one amongst our tribe, if anything, as well. Chiefly, man. You wanted to pass it?
Yeah? Come. Revelations 1 and 7 from the top again. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him. All kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which is, and which was, and which is to come.
Yeah, and that's coming, man. Alright, the Almighty is coming, man. And when he comes, the Alpha Omega, you better be ready, man. Hey, it's a hey, give me that Hebrews chapter 10, 31. Hebrews 10:31, man. Please hear this word, man, because hey, look, so-called blacks and Hispanics, look, all jokes aside, please come back to the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Read your Bibles, man. It is a serious times we're in, man. Serious, man. Look,
this is Hebrews 10 and verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
It's a very scary thing, man. When you see so-called black men rise up with spiritual power, from Revelations 11 and 11, man. It's going to be scary, man. And not just for Caucasians, for so-called blacks and Hispanics as well, man. Go to the book of give me the book of Revelations 14 and 1. Give me Isaiah chapter 35 and verse 10. You got that one, right? Put that in, that's good. No, we're gonna want this one first. Are you listening, King? I know you can hear the guy with the red hat. Hey, come. Isaiah 35 and 10. Isaiah 35 and 10. Because I know we're wondering why are these niggers holding Bibles, man? How come they can read?
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 35 and verse 10. And the ransom of Yahweh shall return and come to Zion with songs and everlasting joy upon their heads. They shall obtain joy and gladness, and sorrow and sighing shall flee away.
That's what's going on.
We got sighing.
We got sorrow. We got missing children. Men gunned down in the streets. Alright? That's what we got. That's going to flee away from us when we rise up to the law, statutes and commandments, and then we get the spiritual powers, man.
That's right.
And this is going to be seen by all the nations. all the nations are going to see how powerful we really are, man. Why the world was made for us. This whole world was made around Negroes and Hispanics and Native Americans, because you can just see it from day-to-day lifestyles, man. They want to dress like us, they want to dance like us, they want to be like us, they want to damn cook like us. They want to, look, you go to carnival, they want to damn do everything you do, man. They want to come clean. They want to look, they can't even clean unless we show them how to be clean. They have no hygiene, man. Everything they want to do is because we are the best. The inventions that were created, let's just say 99.9999% of the inventions were created by the slaves, man, in the 1930s to 1950s, man.
Tell them again.
Man. We are and we still make new inventions to this day. The brother in Flint, Michigan, started to clean the water from using water by harnessing it from the air. Brothers in Nigeria, Jamaica, two different electricians, physicians, right? They learned how to put the water and get it into a car without using petrol, and use automobiles running on water. Do you think the government want that to come out? No. No, because why? The Elamites live by the fatness of the ground, the fatness of the earth, the oil. They love to steal, kill, and rape the world, the earth itself, man. Not just the people, man.
Baba Kashar.
So all these inventions, that's what they'll go against. It's gone, King.
Sorry, they have one invention of a guy who made a new TV out of radio wave frequency, and they killed him.
TV's made from radio wave frequencies, man. Alright, there's a woman that put nanotechnology inside. Even though I don't deal with the nano, but she put it inside where any cancerous cells are, put a laser on it, and kills the cancer straight away. Now I don't know how she's gonna extract the nanotechnology, but I won't trust in any of that stuff anyway. But look, she's curing cancers, man. And what we would do, we would just go to the fruits and the herbs, man.
That's right.
Let's read this though.
This is Revelations 14 and verse 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as a voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne, before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These also, these are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto power and unto the Lamb. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of power.
Yeah, man. That's what's going to happen. The sins are going to be forgotten and blotted out. Why? Because they done the same. They read Ezekiel 33 and found out that they got to get the blood off their hands, man. They read Ezekiel 3 and 17. They read Proverbs chapter 1 and 21, man. They read Matthew 22 and 9. It says, go ye away onto the highways, and as many as you can, bid them to the marriage, man. Through a multitude of sins, they can be blotted out through one sinner that repented. Man.
You've got the right, I've got the right.
Esau, go away, man.
You can spit your hatred, and I've got the right
to tell you. I've got the right to tell you
that you're spitting
we're not showing no hatred, man. We're showing love to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Oh,
man.
my good Lord.
And that's only the people we're showing love to.
I've done nothing to you.
Where was you when they were doing this to us, man?
I wasn't even born.
Where was you, man? No, wait, this wasn't that.
Your blood was.
No, this wasn't even that old. Emmett Till wasn't even that long ago, man. Emmett Till wasn't that long ago.
Come on.
You know, I want to talk about this. Give me Psalms 73. Give me Psalms 73.
Where was you? English.
We had done nothing.
On the light poles.
You're spitting on his
In
head.
Mississippi.
I have done nothing. We ain't done nothing.
Look. The brother's saying, we're here to show love to these brothers, man. We're here showing love to our people, man. And to hell with the Caucasians, man. We're not up here on no coon thing. We're not in no jungle fever thing, man.
Esau, man.
Good Lord.
Your Lord isn't, your Lord isn't good. Your Lord has only shown blood, pillaging, and stealing and raping, man.
This is Psalm 73 and verse 8. They are corrupt and speak.
Listen to this.
They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning
Oppression.
Listen to that. Do you read the Psalms, bro? Do you read Psalms?
Do I read Psalms?
You read the Psalms? Okay, let's read it. They are corrupt. Hey, Elder, listen to this, Elder. Hey, not Elder, sorry. Big man. He's not an elder, really. He's a big man. Hey, big man. Big man, look, listen to the Psalms. Listen to the Psalms.
Psalm 73 and 8. They are corrupt.
They are what?
They are corrupt.
Where is he?
They are corrupt and speak wickedly.
And they speak what?
And speak wickedly concerning oppression.
Concerning our oppression, man. They speak wickedly. As soon as we said, look at what your ancestors have done, I wasn't born in that time. I went, yeah, bro, Ireland. They weren't oppressed, man. The Irish were called paddy rollers. And who are the paddies? Who are the paddies, man? The Irish, right? So who, do you know what a paddy roller is? They were the ones that were slapping us with whips, man. They were police officers, man. They were sheriffs, man.
Slave catchers.
They were slave catchers, man. Alright? Don't get it twisted, man. Don't be like, oh, no blacks, no dogs, no Irish. And then you just forget about paddy rollers, man. That were whipping our backs. We don't forget paddies, man. To hell with the paddies, man. Alright? I'm being 100%, man. Gypsy King. To hell with a Gypsy King, man.
Verse 9. They set their mouth against the heavens and their tongue walketh through the earth.
And that's how they even speak against the Heavenly Father, man. The Heavenly Father says, remember them, and he's like, forget it. How are you going to speak? The Most High says we should remember. Why are we going to forget? Because you told us. We're not in slavery anymore, my guy. Well, not with the chains, but our people are still enslaved with the mentality, man. So we are unshackling the slavery with the brains, man. Sorry, bro. I want to get your.
Just a quick one, right? Like I say, I get all of this, right?
Yeah, King.
I get all of this, but so if we go back to that, say, ancient Babylon, Sumer.
Babylon, what? Nebuchadnezzar's time.
Yeah. So if we go back there, there's a misnomer that's been put out there about where people come from, where they travel to, yeah, where they ended up.
Yeah,
so,
they are can't.
Yeah. So you've got like.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 20 and verse 4. But thus saith the Lord, behold, I will make thee a terror unto thyself and to all of thy friends, and they shall fall by the swords of their enemies, and thine eyes shall behold it, and I will give all And I will give all Judah into the hands of the kings of Babylon, and he shall carry them captive into Babylon, and shall slay them with the sword. Moreover, I will deliver all the strangers the strength of the city, and all the labor thereof, and all the
This is the book of Jeremiah 29 and verse 1. Now these are the words of the letter that Jeremiah the prophet sent from Jerusalem unto the residue of the elders which were carried away captives, and to the priests, and to the prophets, and to all the people who Nebuchadnezzar had carried away captive from Jerusalem to Babylon. Carry on, yeah? After that, Jeconiah the king and the queen and the eunuchs, the princes of Judah and Jerusalem, and the carpenters and the smiths were departed from Jerusalem by the hand of Elisha the son of Shaphan, and Gemariah the son of Hilkiah, whom Zedekiah king of Judah sent unto Babylon to Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon, saying, Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, unto all that are carried away captives, whom I have caused to be carried away from Jerusalem unto Babylon, build ye houses and dwell in them, and plant gardens and eat the fruit of them.
So yeah, our people, they were dwelling in Babylon, man. So is that what you was kind of looking for from Jeremiah's time?
You know what it is? Like, I'm just more...
So Nebuchadnezzar.
What I'm asking is that I'm putting in question, like...
you know why we was carried away captive, right?
Yeah,
but
again, there's a misnomer, because historically, if you look at the reference and stuff, you'll see that in ancient Babylon, before it started, they didn't even exist, they weren't even around. It was just us. It's just us, right? And
Babylon is in another, is an area. The area that we were in would have been where they call like the Mediterranean Sea area, like Israel, right? Jerusalem, Jordan, and that. And then we was Nazareth and that. But then we also disobedience. The kings, we was taken away from them areas. So you got to start reading like the book of like Second Kings and Chronicle and Second Chronicles.
Studying the culture that's Orientalism, so you go back and see how this culture and the way they live this lifestyle. What you'll find out is that there was no black people, no white people at that time. Even the word white.
They were white people. There was white people from there were so-called white people. They weren't albinos, brother. They were they weren't albinos. There were so-called white people from Genesis' time.
So who were they?
They were called Mount Seir, Idumea. Or called Idonis, Idumea. Edomites. No, Edomites, Esau. The sons of Esau.
But Esau,
brother, the sons of Canaan died in the flood, bro.
Esau was a red man.
Yes.
Right?
And they're
not white.
But they're not white either.
Look at his
neck.
Wait,
bro, there's one over there.
Look at his neck back. Let me see him.
Have you seen? Show me a white man.
There's no such thing as a white man.
So then why are you telling me about white? So who call themselves white man?
Lack of understanding. Who called themselves a white man?
Caucasians.
They would know. It was the Etruscan Moors who called themselves white.
Caucasians who call them. Brother, hear this.
Don't look at canon law, Levitical law, and it explains to you.
Brother, hear this. I got an application form. I say white, I say black, Caribbean, whatever. A Caucasian man is going to call himself white. But what does Caucasian mean? Well, what does...
You go look in the archives.
Wow, bro, you know what it is? When you get understanding.
Blacks were in Europe. Yeah? Blacks were in Europe.
We're not Google Maps, so if you're coming here to ask for directions. Oh, yeah, look, take a picture of this. Take a picture of that. Alright? So, and take a picture of this one. Understand? That's what you take pictures of these.
Take a picture of you?
No, take pictures of this one. That's all you're allowed to take pictures of, the posters. Alright? That's what you can take pictures of the genocide of what the so-called white man done to our people, man.
God!
Alright?
You see, the thing is, though,
Go on.
I can't go nowhere any further if you're just going to say, oh, the white man did this, the white man did that. And I'm not defending them. I'm not.
No, look, bro, look, that's not just white. That's an Arab there. That's the sub-Saharan slave trade as well. So yeah, so we're not saying white man, we're saying Ishmaelites, we're saying the Mongol dynasty, we're saying the Japanese, the Chinese as well.
All of them.
We're saying every one of them, bro. We're saying Babylon as well. We're saying Cushites. All the captivities we were in, man. Give me Jeremiah 16, 30 and 16. This is getting nowhere if we just stay on one person. Because we need to get all of them, man.
All of them.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3 and verse 16.
So wait. Basically, are you trying to save them? Are you Captain Save da Heathens?
I'm not trying to save them. What I'm trying to make you understand,
Go on.
is that at that point in time, we're led to believe that these white people in slavery are pushed to somewhere. At that point in time, there were black
Give me
people
Baruch.
like us.
Give me Baruch.
We were fighting amongst ourselves, right? And then who you call the Truskian Moors or Truskians, look it up.
Yeah, we will do that.
Right. So they enslaved people as they went around the land. They captured Caucasians, they captured Huns, right? And they
Yeah, bro, Job 30 and 5. We're gonna read these, bro, because look, we got these lined up for you, right?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
All they that devour the Egyptians, Assyrians, Babylonians, Persians, Greeks, Romans, and this modern day society today. All they that devour us, sticking us and putting us in jail, giving us the name Africanus and Amerigo, giving us Caribbean, taking our righteous names from the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yasha Allah. Alright? For all those people, they got to go into captivity, man. Alright? Columbus and that. All those people need to go into captivity, man. Go on.
And all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
Look what, that's a spoil. What you done to a woman, leaving her vagina open, and these damn Uncle Toms, and what, not Uncle Tom, what's his name, paddy rollers. That's an Irishman, man. Alright?
And I don't have to get that.
And all that prey upon thee will I give what I pray.
And they preyed upon us. They come to our homelands. They preyed upon us, man. They sold a boy for a harlot and gave a girl for wine. They butt raped our men in front of the villages. And we're meant to, oh, let's just forget about that time and let's just walk over it and let's make... No, man. The Jeremiah says, remember those guys, blood. All right, go on.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 3 and verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Behold, what?
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
We're still got our slave names on us, man. Man are still called Winston. Man's last names are still called damn Brown and Clarkson. You understand? Bro, you got a slave name, man. Stop chatting put. Or you're an Ethiopian or something. Because the Ethiopians don't have slave names.
No, I'm West African, actually.
Well, there you go, man. You got a slave name, man. West Africa is literally a slave name. That's a slave name. It's a slave name. Because it's not. It's because West Africa is a slave name.
How'd you work that out?
West is a
I
direction.
said my name in my traditional language. I didn't say it in an English language.
Yeah, what is that?
I said pt2. That's my name.
And what does it mean?
What does it mean?
Yeah, what does it mean?
Protected.
To be protected from what?
Protected. From the Most High, innit?
But who? But how? We're in captivity. Read.
Baruch 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
But the West Africans are into captivity, man. So where are you protected from?
You just explained names like Brown and all that.
But who are you protected from?
Who am I protected from?
Yeah. How? How?
Because you walked with me, innit?
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God.
Yeah, a lot of them, they do with Obiata, voodoo. Alright, a lot of them West Africans, they got golden stools and that. And they pray to idols, man. So they're under captivity as well. Their God isn't the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, bruh.
It's our own God.
They're own gods, man. They made up a God of the stool that come from the gold that fall from heaven. Ghana's a joke, man. Ghana needs to fix up. And Nigeria, that means nigger. You damn niggers need to fix up, man. Calling yourself Nigeria, man.
Again, I don't agree wait till much.
Yeah, but we don't. We're all of West.
I know it's
For you to be West
but I'm
African,
not.
it means you're Dan Bantu. It means you're Yoruba, Abo. It means you're a Hebrew. And your name in the Hebrew, you don't know it. What's your Hebrew name, man? That's not a Hebrew name. That's not a Hebrew name. But how many countries are in Africa,
My fathers
man?
are Aryan. I know what my generation are.
But I know my generation are. Are you a Bantu? Or are you a Bantu?
Yeah, I'm a Bantu.
Yeah, so Bantus, they're not, that's not their names in the Bible. Their name is like Ashan, Rimon.
Have you been West Africa? You ever been there?
Of course I've never been to West Africa,
Why
man.
not? Shit, then.
Because Africa's not our home.
It's from experience.
Give me Galatians, man.
Where's
our home?
Israel,
really?
Okay.
Look at this.
Give me Galatians, man. Why does the whole world want to get into that place, man?
You can't even be West Africa.
I can't be West African, man.
This is the book of Galatians.
You're lost, man. That's why you're not teaching anyone nothing, man. You don't teach the children nothing, man. Where's your child, man? Where are your children, bruv? You understand? Go and sort out your children and your brothers and sisters, man. Because what we're out there to do is talk to our people, man.
This is Galatians 4 verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
Which is what?
Which is the mother of us all.
Yeah, man, Jerusalem, man. That's what we're dealing with. And you know what it is? We said it, there's going to be scoffers that are going to walk after their own ungodly lusts. I know my heritage. I know my people. Alright, but when you go to Deuteronomy 28, go to Deuteronomy 28.
Solomon was what?
Solomon was white. Let's show you. Come here then. Songs of Solomon. Hey, come on, man. Relax the spirit, man. Relax the spirit. Songs of Solomon.
Solomon is white.
All right, let's read it then.
Solomon chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black. I am black. I am black.
Why would Solomon talk about the Queen of Sheba?
In the Bible, in the verse 5,
I am black. But comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
What?
O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
Talking about Ethiopia.
O ye
Daughters of Jerusalem.
No, he says the daughters of Jerusalem are black, fam. So why is it talk? How is that Sheba? Did that say Sheba there?
Read on.
Did that say Sheba's there? Give me Jeremiah. What tribe is Solomon from? What tribe is Solomon from? What tribe is Solomon from?
Doesn't know nothing.
What tribe is Solomon? Give me Jeremiah 14 and 2. Give me what tribe is Solomon from? Please answer the question. What tribe is he from?
he's talking about the Queen of Sheba.
What tribe is he from?
Oh my shit, man. Yeah, he's talking about the Ethiopian. You are lying.
Look. Wait, let's read.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourneth.
What? Judah what?
Judah mourneth.
What tribe is Solomon from?
Judah mourneth.
What tribe is Solomon from?
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
They are what?
They are black unto the ground.
Judah mourneth.
Solomon, my beloved is white and ruddy.
But it's Sharon, man. You said it's Sheba.
Song of Solomon 5:10. Read it.
Brother, but that's Sharon.
No, it's not Sharon. It's Son of Solomon. It's Solomon. The chiefest.
Brother, you don't understand what's going on. That's a poem that Sharon wrote to Solomon, bro. It's Songs of Solomon, but it's a poem that Sharon wrote. Read it. Songs of Solomon, man. This guy's a madman. This guy's a madman.
5:10. You are lying.
No, but what tribe is Solomon from? What tribe is David from?
The verse that you read there.
Brother, the conquering lion of what?
My black.
Of what, brother? What tribe is Solomon from? Judah. So give me Jeremiah 14 and 2.
5:10. Read
Brother.
5:10. Liar. Read 5:10.
Yeah, look, Jeremiah.
Read Song of Solomon 5:10. Read Song of Solomon 5:10.
This is the book of Jeremiah 14 and verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
Hey, are you listening?
My beloved is white.
Brother, alright bro, you've gone nuts. You've gone crazy, bro.
You are lying. Solomon, the Jews you see there, they are white.
See, exactly.
You're crazy. You're absolutely crazy, man. Give me Jeremiah. Give me Job 30 and 30. Give me Job 30 and 30. Look.
This is Jeremiah 14 and verse 2. Judah mourneth and the gates thereof language.
Do you know the tribe?
Read.
Yes. Go on. Hey, look, calm down.
You don't read the one.
No. You sound like you're a madman. Calm down. Give me 2 seconds. Think. Relax. Calm your blood spirit down. Listen. What tribe is Judah?
The tribe is the throne of Judah.
Who?
But at the same time,
Solomon, right?
But the verse that you read to me, that is talking about I am black, it's not referring to Solomon.
So what tribe? So
the Ethiopian lady,
okay.
The Ethiopian queen who Solomon married.
All right, so let's read.
Is black. Why? Because it refers to
Judah mourneth and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
So is Judah black? Is Judah black? What does it say? It states that Judah's what? Is black. It does, right? So look what I saw. A white man here that you're standing next to is saying that Judah's black. He does know. He just heard it. This is the book of Job, chapter 30. You read it already?
Song Solomon 5, chapter 5, number 10.
Okay, we'll read that. But let's read this.
Read it
So what? This one's wrong. Is this one wrong?
We need to read this.
This is the book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 30. My skin is black upon me.
My skin is what?
My skin is black upon me.
What does that mean? No, wait. Oh, we will. All right, we will, man.
You are misinterpreting the Bible.
Okay, let's not interpret. Let's just read it and let's see what it says, right? No one interpret this, please. No one interpret this, all right? Let's just read it. Listen, man, are you crazy? You got one guy listening, 2, 3, everyone's here listening, and you're mad, bro. Listen.
Job chapter 30 and verse 30. My skin is black upon me.
What color is his skin? What color is his skin?
Black.
What color is his skin? What color is his skin? What color is his skin? What color is his skin, bro? How come everyone can answer the question and you can't answer the question? You know what you do? Give me Job. Give me the Job that we got earlier.
Can I ask though?
So let him find what he's finding.
33.
Just be patient, yeah? Just be patient. Give him 5 minutes. Let him finish off this guy and then we'll deal with you, yeah?
What I'm struggling with is the text says it's black, it says but does it really matter?
Yeah.
Does it really matter?
Okay, bro. So it was Job 33. Listen to this, man.
This is Job chapter 33 and verse 32. If thou hast anything to say, answer me. Speak, for I desire to justify thee.
Alright, so if thou hast anything to say, alright, speak.
If not, hearken unto me.
If not what?
If not, hearken unto me. Hold thy peace, and I shall teach you wisdom.
So look, bro, relax, calm down, and we will teach you wisdom. So answer us this question. Judah comes, Solomon comes from what tribe? Answer, no, read it again.
This is Job 33 and verse 32. If thou hast anything...
No, wait, let the word come out. Let the word come out. Let the word of the Lord, stop talking over the word of the Lord. Listen.
If thou hast anything to say, answer me. Speak, for I desire to justify thee.
Speak. Alright, go on.
If not, hearken unto me. Hold thy peace, and I shall teach thee wisdom.
So look, listen, answer me this.
My friend,
Just
go back to Song of Solomon.
You know you're not even listening to what the verse says.
Let's go to what we started first.
Yeah, let's go to Song of Solomon.
Go back to what we started first.
What tribe?
Show me.
You know what it is? It becomes insanity if we keep doing the same thing and we don't move on from the situation. Even the Bible tells us how to deal. The Bible tells us how to deal with people that are insane. It shows us how to cleanse legions of spirits, of demons out of them. What you're doing is showing signs of insanity. because you're not listening to the verse. The verse says, answer, don't make me a question.
He's deceiving people.
Yeah, he's forcing it. Don't force it, just listen. Let it naturally come.
He's deceiving people.
Okay.
Let's go back to the verse.
Let's go back to the verse. Go to Songs of Solomon. Go to some, but answer me this question though.
Stop deceiving people.
All right, answer me this question. Answer this question. You can answer this question. What tribe is Solomon from?
We know that Solomon is from the tribe of Judah.
Or Judah.
Now, let's go back to the Bible.
Okay, so Judah, what color is Judah? What color is Judah? What color is Judah? So shut up, man. So shut up, man. Don't tell us how to do things. Don't tell us we're deceiving the people. Because the Bible just showed us he's black. You're deceiving the people, man. You're telling them they... Show me where it's white. Let's go, let's go.
Song of Solomon 5:10.
Let's go 5:10. Song of Solomon 5:10. Let's go there. And get Songs of Solomon chapter 1.
What year is this?
Get one.
5:10. Chapter 5:10. He said he's white.
Yeah.
Maybe Middle East back in then.
Go.
This is the book of the Songs of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 10. My beloved is white and ruddy, a chiefess among 10,000.
Who's talking about? Solomon. You see, you had said that my beloved is white and ruddy. What is white? White is this, is your color. You see? No. He's white and ruby. The chiefest. Who's the chiefest? Solomon. White and rudy. Ruddy. Go to Ruddy. Solomon was white.
No, because even David was ruddy, man. Go to
Ruddy. He said white and rudy.
Ruddy horse.
No, white and rudy.
That's a ruddy.
White and rudy is the color.
Ruby. No, ruddy.
Ruddy. Yeah.
That's what ruddy looks like. You know what the color ruddy looks like?
Yes. White and ruddy.
Look, go to white.
Did it mean his wife?
Look, ruddy.
Can you read that?
So go back. See, no, look, let's do it, man.
Yeah, did it actually mean his wife?
No. He's lying to
Because he did have many wives.
He's white and ruddy. White and ruddy is white people.
There has to be context to it. It may look like one.
Go to Lamentations. Sorry. No, go to Lamentations 4 and 7.
Hold it.
This is Lamentations 4 verse 7. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. Huh, sir? Slakia. Lamentations 4 verse 7. Listen, are you going to listen to the Bible? You come, bro. Hear this. Give me Job 33. You're not listening, man. Listen. Lamentations 4 and 7. Her Nazarites were purer than snow. What? Her Nazarites were purer than snow. They are whiter than milk. They are what? They are whiter than milk. A Nazarite has woolly hair and locks. Do you even know what a Nazarite looks like? Wow. He's gone. No. Read that. Her Nazarites were purer than snow. They are whiter than milk. They are more ruddy in body than rubies. Their polishing was of sapphire. They are more what? They are more ruddy in body than ruby. And what's the color of a ruby? Red. So they are more ruddy in like that's the. And what would they call me? They'll say I'm a red skin man. They call me like red, you know what I mean? That's what they call you. Oh, you're red. That's why we're ruddy. Alright, and then what they'll say is you're red, but really and truly, the real red ones are Caucasian people. Yeah, you're red. You know what I mean? You guys are pale, you're not white, right? Because look, your shirt is what? What color? It's not black.
Your shirt is white, right? And your skin is closer to the complexion to what, a pinker tone.
Yes.
Alright, so you're see-through. Like we can see through your skin. Like when you get sick or bruised, we can see the blood showing through your skin, right? So this is what the Most High is saying, alright? That we are ruddy and woolly hair. Because the Most High himself, give me Daniel. We're made, we so-called blacks, Hispanics, and we are made in the image of the Most High. Because he loves us. Go to Daniel. Chapter. Alright, go to the 7 and woolly hair, right? So this is what the Most High looks like, man.
I stood here for a while.
This is the book of Daniel 7.
Getting the message. Oh, it's us reading the Bible.
Daniel 7 and verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
Right, so the Ancient of Days, right?
Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool.
So you see that the Nazarites are pure. White. White just means to be of purity. That's what they say, right? And what? And his what?
And the hair of his head like the pure wool.
And the pure wool. Having woolly hair is a pure vibe. Having it straight is now, it's not pure. It's like more defiled if your hair is straight. Because remember, they get the hot comb. This is what Negroes do, right? They get hot combs or they get the relaxer and they burn out all the minerals of the hair for it to become straightened. So the Most High believes or feels or knows that woolly hair is a blessing. That's biblical. You understand? So that being pure, not saying Solomon is a damn Caucasian guy, man. That don't mean that. It's give me Job chapter. There's double pure scenes, and Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 5. Go on. 11:6.
This is the book of Job, chapter 11 and 6. And that he will show thee the secrets of wisdom, that they are double to that which is.
There's secrets in wisdom that are double to that which is. He will read one verse and think he knows it. There's double to that which is. 28 and 9.
Proverbs 1 and verse 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning.
A wise man will take his time, listen, and will increase learning.
And a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel.
So that them Negroes that came by earlier, they are not showing any wise counsel. They're trying to cover up oppression, saying, "Oh, we got to forget the old times." The one on the scooter, innit? Like, "Oh, we got to forget that." The other guy is saying, "Oh, Solomon's a so-called white man." When all throughout the Bible, my skin is what? Black. And it's not about, we're not up here just talking about black and white and Chinese and Japanese, man. We're up here because really and truly, we're here for the people that have been oppressed and broken-hearted and mourning, man. Like we said, Filipinos. Certain of those are our people, man. They know their heritage. They know that they have been lost from their heritage, man. Do you understand? So yeah, what's you guys have been listening for a little while. What's your premise up here anyway? Well,
no, it's not.
What is it?
It's not so much a premise.
Yeah, what's your?
The scripture's clear. It says, "Prove all things, hold fast."
So that which is good, yeah.
Absolutely. Now you've stated statements today. You've stated, but you've also shown it from the Bible. So you've proven your case. And it doesn't matter who disputes it or refutes it or disagrees or argues. The reality of it is, if it's inscribed, if it's 66 books in the Bible, it's good to say it's true.
It's the real. It's real.
It's the absolute.
Yeah, it's the absolute real.
And that's simply it. So
simply it.
Thank you for that. It's been amazing for me just to hear you. And don't ever forget this.
No.
Always stand in this. And keep standing in this.
All right, cool.
Because this is what imperialism is.
So you feel like some sort of remorse then?
Absolutely.
For what's happened to our people,
I'm
right?
very sad that
Could you say these are your heritage? Do you feel like you come from? Is your forefather? Do you reckon he's a so-called black man that went through this as well? Do you reckon?
To be honest with
you wouldn't know?
In the DNA pool, I don't know.
We don't know, yeah.
Being honest.
Somewhere in the spirit, you could feel that.
I can accept that.
If it wasn't, it wasn't.
No, it happened, and this
it happened. Yeah.
This is tangible proof.
All right, cool, man.
That's appalling.
Yeah, that's appalling, man. Because at the end of the day, look, we're going to read this, man. Give me Isaiah chapter 14. And give me the book of Isaiah. Give me Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9. Because what we was going to say is precept must be upon precept, line must be upon line to teach the people. You can't just go and read one verse and run home with it. Because there's deeper understandings in the Bible. It's like it needs to be like decoded, basically. You understand?
2 Corinthians 1 says, "Let every man be established within 2 or 3
within 2, you need a prophet.
In other words,
You have to read 2, 3 prophets. We read Lamentations, we read Songs of Solomon. Exactly. And that Songs of Solomon is a poem, it's poetry written by Sharon to Solomon. You understand? Or it's a poem to Sharon. It's Solomon. Yeah, go on.
When that African guy contended you, when he said this be love, it's what? That would have been Sharon.
He was referring to, exactly.
Yes.
Right? And it says, you are black, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, man. Right? But go on. Yeah, go.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
So the Lord is going to have mercy on Jacob. He's not going to choose the Egyptians. He's not going to choose the Cushites, the Ethiopians. He's going to choose the Israelites. All right, the ones that have been persecuted. All right, like how all the prophets got persecuted. Daniel got thrown in a damn prison with lions. All right, they got Meshach, Shadrach, Abednego got put in an iron furnace. These are the things that we got as an iron furnace there. All right, but these are the things we go through, man.
And will set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them.
So we're not in our own lands. The Israelites right now, they're scattered through captivity. They're scattered on ships, all right? Because they don't listen to the Most High. There was got curses put on them. So now,
and the strangers shall be joined unto them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob.
And look, see, as soon as you show them the slave ships, they're gone, man. But they're going to cleave unto the house of Jacob, the strangers, the other nations.
And the people shall take them and bring them into their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives whose captives they were.
They shall do what?
And they shall take them captives whose captives they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors.
So that's going to be a time when so-called blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, it's going to come back around, man. And that's just fair. That's equal right. That's equal justice, right? That could be justified, right? That everything that's happened to Negroes and Hispanics happens to Caucasians and Arabs and Chinese and Japanese and Chinese and that, right?
You know what?
That's biblical, though, right?
It's inscribed. No, we refute that.
Yeah, Isaiah, book of Isaiah.
And even the law that we have in force today is very.
And go get Ezekiel. I mean, go get Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 16.
Forgive me.
It's in the law. It's in the Torah.
Yes.
Let's go to Exodus, right? All right, and 21, 16.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 21 and verse 16. He that selleth a man and stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
He shall what?
He shall surely be put to death.
So people that were murderers and stealers and slave owners, they're going to be justified by death. That's what it says. Read Revelation. So we got 2 or 3 witnesses. We read it in Isaiah, we read it in Jeremiah earlier, we read it in Galatians. Anything they sow, they're going to have to reap. Right? You reap what you sow, right? And then we read it in the law. All right, let's go. We can even go to the book of Genesis, chapter 14, the promise that was given unto Abraham after 400 years of captivity. Hey, come on, it's getting beautiful.
This is Revelation 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Okay, you're a man. What's your name? What's your name, man? John. Okay, John. If you got ears, right? You got 2 of them, right? And you're listening very well, okay?
So he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
They shall what?
Shall go into captivity.
That's a shall. They must. It's a definite that the ones that done this to the so-called blacks and Hispanics, they gotta go. So when they're saying, "Oh, let's just forget about slavery," no, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob isn't forgotten about slavery. I'm like, oh, let's get over it, mate. Let's go for a pint. Let's go have a little line. Like, you can't, because it's inscribed. I like the word you used. It's inscribed. Go on.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
And we know about the genocide that happened to the so-called blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans. We know what Columbus was doing. We know what all you Winston Churchills and all you guys do in your Leviathan churches and that. You steal all the little babies and and take the organs and of the damn pregnant women and that, take their placentas. You guys really wicked, man. Like some witches and wizards and that, man. Harry Potter and Hermione out here, man. They do some blood witches and crazy stuff, man.
You know what?
Sacrifices,
I agree
man.
with you, but can I say, forgive me, not all white men do that. Yes, they do.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Not all so-called white men. We know your top's white. You're not the white. You're the Edomites in the Bible. Esau. And God hates Esau. You know that, right?
Jacob, I love you, so I hate.
He knows the scriptures, bro.
He knows a bit, but he's got enough to foundation to hold.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
So that's what we are, patient. We're patient. Understand? We're not rushing. We're not like trying to just jump on the backs of all these or the other nations. What we're doing is just keeping diligent to the word. Understand?
Can I just say from this side of the fence, Susan, well done. Thank you so much. And I want to accolade you for essentially expounding on the truth from the Catholic Church to what they've been up to and what they've done.
Yeah, the Catholics are damn murderers and they're damn they're wicked, man. The Catholics are faggots, man.
Yeah, that's polite.
The Catholics are damn faggots, man. All the choir boys are coming out and they're like, what, in their 40s and 50s getting to the Tottenham game now, innit? And they don't want to talk about how they got raped up the arse by the damn vicar. But it's happened to a lot of them. It has, man. But this is England, man. It's crazy out here. Let's show you. If you're really sincere, we'll find out today. We're going to find out now. Alright, we're going to see if John is sincere. Because he says this is just inscribed and it must happen, right? We'll find out. Revelation 3 and 9.
This is the book of Isaiah 49 and verse 23. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
Yeah, so that's what the Bible's basically saying. The ones that have done this to us, there's going to come a time where they're going to bow down. We're not saying this now. We're not saying this right now, but this is spiritually going to happen.
Well, there will be recompense.
Yeah, so you can show that reenaction now and rehearse that act now if you feel you need to, John. No forcing, no pressure, but it's going to happen anyway. You know what I mean? You can show the Most High is watching all things. So he can say, okay, this John, he's bowed down to the saints and he's showing some sort of, you know what I mean? Some sort of remorse.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogues of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
So yeah, there's people that are saved. They know that amongst your nation there's tribes. They're called the Amalekites. All right, the ones that King Saul was meant to destroy. All right, but Samuel had to come and kill the king, right? Prophet Samuel. So look, the Amalekites, the Jewish people, they are calling themselves Jews, but they are not. They're the synagogues of Satan. They're going to come down and they're going to be worshipping our feet. These people, these Yid armies, you know Yiddo, right? That means the Jewish people, right? Yiddo, right? Yid army, Tottenham Hotspurs, they're going to bow down to Negroes' feet.
Well, I can do that now.
Yeah, that's... Oh, all praises to the Most High, man. Let's give the Most High a round of applause. Yeah. All praises, man.
I'm very sorry. I'm very, very sorry.
Come on. Well, look, man. No, thanks. John, look. Give me Matthew chapter 18. Give me Matthew 18 and 20. Yeah, no, he's got a remorse, man. And I'll do this. Matthew 8. Give me Psalms chapter 2. Alright, Psalm chapter 2. Verse 8. Yeah? 18.
Matthew 18 and verse 18. Verily I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever shall ye loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Again I say unto you, that if two or of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father which is in heaven.
Right? So you can bind things on this earth for the heavens to come, right?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathens for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
So look, man, John, I asked, does anybody want John? You want John? Yeah, man, the brother's basically asking for you for his inheritance, because you're a heathen. That he says he's allowed 2 or 3 witnesses. We witness it. Like he says he calls with John, man. Right, so he's now gonna be within his most high willing. If we most high willing, because we're not sure if we're gonna get to heaven as well. You know what I mean? So your hopes is now that he gets to heaven. So you can be under his household, and he's gonna deal with you how he seems fit to deal with you, like how we have trainers, you know. See like how we have, you got your basket. If he wants to leave it there and walk off, you can just leave it. If he wants to treat it rough and fill it up how he wants to fill it up with raw and rugged, that's how he wants to do it. So Tazapar is your most high willing, is your future slave master. You understand?
This is Matthew 6 and verse 10. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
Oh, so look, man, everything that's done on this earth now, that like him binding you now, that's what he wants for heaven, right? And heaven is it's a condition. We're in a condition of hell. This is hell on earth for us. Have you heard of that before, hell on earth? So yeah, we want heaven to come on earth for us. Because you got heaven right now. You got your damn your stadiums, where you got your boxes and your pints of beer. You got your golf clubs. You got your gentlemen's clubs with your snooker clubs. You got your fast cars and your Lambos and your Mercedes. Well, maybe not you, but I'm saying this is your kingdom. This is your heaven right now. So when our kingdom comes, thy will be done. Alright? That's what we pray for, man. We pray for when our kingdom comes, we get the heathen. And we want them for an inheritance. The Psalm says we are allowed to ask. So, yeah, John, man. Hey, yo, John. Hey, yo. Nah, it's all good. Nah, don't this John. Alright, you've done your thing. Right, we're gonna get back to what we were doing, right? Let's get the wisdom revelations. No, Isaiah 16 and 14. Yeah, man, no praises to you, how about Shumi Ashai, man. Isaiah 16:14. Esau that knows these verses, boy. He's like, look, that guy. He's like, that guy, he's a scoffer, man. Look, you brought it out. Didn't have time. Precept has to be upon precept to get knowledge, man. Let's read.
This is Isaiah 60 and verse 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of Yahweh, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Of the what? Of the Holy One of Israel. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations. And thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings. And thou shalt know that I, Yahweh, am thy Saviour and Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. For brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. And I will also make thy officers peace, and thine exactors righteousness.
That's what we're gonna get, man. From getting iron and brass, gold and silvers, man. And how do you get that? By getting the trials that we're gonna go through in these times, man. We gotta go through trials, man. We gotta go through tribulations. We gotta make our body a living sacrifice. We gotta have patience and faith, man, and keep in the Holy Spirit, the Rakakadash. Because why? Demons are around to try and draw you away. Demons are going to be there to set traps. Demons are they're gonna be there, to set snares and holes in front of you, man. But that's why you deal with like-minded brothers that will pray for you, man. Alright? But a fervent prayer availeth much, man. A brother that I know that, yo, we got like, he's keeping law, statutes and commandments. He knows, he's diligently seeking, learning. And you think we ain't dealt with that Songs of Solomon 5 and 10 before, bro? We've dealt with that. That's baby stuff, man. We know about Songs of Solomon 5, man. Solomon's wife. We could have gone to all the scriptures talking about being dark-skinned. Moses having put in his hand in his bosom, he come out here with leprosy. We could have went through all of that, man. But you know where it's coming from. You know where it's coming from. We've been there, done that. We've worn the t-shirt. It's old, man. It needs ironing now, man. Press that out, man. Alright, come out fresh. Come out pure. Come out with the white garment pure, man. Right.
This is Isaiah 60 and verse 21. Thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000. What? A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation.
That's what our nation's going to turn into, man. Alright, a young Hebrew Israelite screaming, Kwam Yasharallah, as a little prince, is going to grow up, and he's going to be a mighty nation, man. He's going to be like, wow, look at you, like an Abraham, man. Look how much children he's got, man. Taking over the place, man. They've got a whole country over there, man. You know what I mean? Wow. That's how it's going to be.
I, Yahweh, will hasten it in his time.
And that's where it's going to be, man. Hasten in his time.
Oh, no, yeah, we wanted Daniel 7:27.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 27. And it reads, and the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints.
And the saints are the so-called blacks, Hispanics and Native Americans, man. The ones that have been persecuted by the colonizer, man. The ones that have been persecuted by Columbus, man. The ones that have been persecuted by Assyria, Babylon, Rome, Greece, Egypt, man. Time and time again, Nimrod, man. Way back, we've been getting persecuted by all you damn heathens. And now the kingdom is for the saints. The kingdom ain't for everyone. Alright, it's these guys are racist. We're not racist, we're biblical. There's a difference, man. There's a difference between biblical and racist, man.
Shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom.
What?
Whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom.
What?
Whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. And all dominions shall serve and obey him.
And they're going to serve and
all dominations shall serve and obey him.
They're going to serve and obey, man. All dominions, man. Alright, they're going to serve and obey. They're going to have to get with the program. John's already got down with the program, man. And John was like, look, that's nothing, man. To come and bow down to your feet. He got halfway there. He didn't lick the dust, but I guarantee you in that day, man, he'll be licking the dust happily, man. Because the spirit of the Lord is going to come upon Yahweh Bashim Shai, is going to come upon everyone, man. The same way it's going to come upon the servants that have been patiently waiting, the elect, man. And all you guys are going to be so scared, you're going to be like, how much you want me to lick, man? Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, look, he knows. He knows, man. Go on, bring it out.
You say 24. This is the and verse 28. The first man knew her not perfectly, no more shall the last find her out. Oh, you said 28. Sirach 24 verse 8. So the creator of all things gave me a commandment, and he that made me caused my tabernacle to rest, and said, let thy dwelling be in Jacob, and thine inheritance in Israel.
And what?
And thine inheritance in Israel.
Yeah, man, let's go to rest, man. There's gonna come a time when Israel, the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Negroes and that, ain't gotta keep putting up seeing these heathens in our face, man. Oh, when's your bills gonna get paid? Oh, we gotta turn the lights off. You ain't made it this month. Oh yeah, what? $3.99. $3.99 for the for the sugar. It's gotta go up. The milk was 90p. Now it's what? £1.88. Oh yeah, sorry, we gotta tax you. You think we wanna be put up with these people, man? You go to the kebab store. Oh yeah, the lamb is gone up now. The lamb's gone from £5, now it's $9.99 for a damn lamb and some chips. We want to put up with these people, man. You don't even know if the lamb's real. It could be bam. Could be bam. Mix some genetic hibernated thing. We don't want to be part of this thing. Seeing our men wearing damn dresses and that. We don't want to be putting up, and our women wearing damn men's clothes, man. With the damn, and with the defiled hair, man. We don't want to see that. But that's what we got to put up with, man. Our wives are going to be harlots in the streets, man. You think we want to keep seeing our wives harlots and our children's getting missing? Found organs found in a damn basket in the fridge. No, we don't want to see these things. We want our children to be in the streets playing and having a good time. But they want the blood of our people because they found out that melanin, it does a lot. And these people know that their seed is recessive, man. Your seed is recessive. And if you stand in the sun, you look like you need suntan lotion, man. Yeah, and hopefully you get skin cancer. All praises to the Most High, man. Stand in the sun and get skin cancer, you dumbass, man. Yeah, man. The Most High gives you skin cancer, man. That's the blessing for the so-called black people, man. That's a blessing that the so-called white man gets skin cancer, man. Yeah, man. God kills you, man. We ain't even got to kill you. God kills you with cancer, man. Give the Most High a round of applause. God kills them with skin cancer, man. From the sun. The natural resource of the sun don't like you, man. So that's a blessing. Take it up with the Most High. Every day you wake up, you should be you're angry with the Most High because He burns you, man. And that's a beautiful. Give me that in Job chapter 15. All the days of his life is in pain. That's in the Bible, bro. Give me the book of Job, chapter 15, and start at verse 20.
This is Job 15 and verse 20.
What book is this?
Job 15 and verse 20. The wicked man travaileth with pain all his days.
All his what?
All his days.
In what?
The wicked man travaileth with pain.
With what?
With pain in all his days.
In all his days, man. You guys are in pain, man. I didn't even know that, bruv. I thought you guys was walking around like us. Calm. But you're not. We're not calm. You got pains. You got back pains. You got toe pains. Imagine you got little toe pains and your earlobes are hurting. You got ear pains. Yeah, you got nose pain. Look at their nose. Their nose is points and you got nose pains. You got chin pains. You got forehead pain. You got pains all your life, man. I didn't know, but we got no. I don't feel those things, man. All praises to the Most High. He makes our joint. No, he does. He says he makes our joints because of the curses, isn't it? We got joint pains and that. We got acne and that. We get eczemas and that. We get little things because we don't listen. But they got pains all the days of their life, man. All praises, man. Give the Most High a round of applause. The Most High gives you pain all the days of your life.
The wicked man travaileth with pain all his days, and the number of years is hidden to the oppressor.
And they're hidden to you, man. Yeah, man, you guys are in pain. Do you know what else makes you in pain? To see how your seed is just dying off. Give me that in Obadiah. To see that your seed is a recessive gene and you need to sleep with Negroes to keep your nation alive. If you don't sleep